Hi, it's Nina from One Life Holistic Health, and we're talking about decluttering. And we've been talking about decluttering. This is video 2 of decluttering, so if you missed the first one, go find it on my YouTube. Today we're going to talk about decluttering physically, and I think that's pretty self-explanatory. But one thing that I want to explain is why we need to declutter. Like, what's the level of decluttering we need to do physically? Well, physically means a couple of different things. One, we need to declutter our physical space, right? We need to make sure that we have space for our energy to flow through, and we have space for when the abundance comes, we have somewhere to put it. So if you want to manifest and pull in $50,000 because you want a new car, but your garage is so full that the car won't fit in it, the universe is going to be like, I don't really know where you're going to put this or what you're going to do with this, so I don't know that you need it, right? So declutter your physical space. And I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. You need to declutter your physical body. So things such as junk food, especially sugar, things like that just make us feel physically icky. Now, I know most of us are just used to functioning, having an abundance of chemicals and sugar and whatever else in our bodies. That's just kind of the society we grew up in. But that is going to weigh us down, and it is going to actually lower our vibration. So if I'm not feeling good, or if I'm feeling fatigued especially, or if I have all of these things in my body that I kind of need to detox from, they're going to keep my vibration really low. So we want our bodies working really effective and efficiently, and we want to feel good, because when we physically feel good, man, we mentally feel good, we emotionally feel good, our vibrations like up here, we're ready to roll, and manifesting will just flow. It will just flow for you when you physically feel good. So detoxing ourselves physically and decluttering kind of our insides is going to be really, really helpful. You know what that means? You need to eat right and you need to exercise. Absolutely. The last thing that I'm going to talk about when it comes to detoxing physically, I'm going to talk a little bit about our physical environment in terms of the people we are around. So the people we are around, their vibration level will affect ours. So I can tell you one thing. When my clients come into my office, I am a licensed mental health therapist, and I know that they've had a bad day and they're feeling really sad. I can feel that. I can feel that. And my vibration will lower down to theirs. It's kind of a protective thing, a little bit. Now, I'm not saying that my vibration doesn't maybe raise theirs a little bit. That happens. Mine affects theirs as well. But it affects each other. And so we really need to be conscious of how we feel when we're around the people we're around, and allowing them into our environment. We need to declutter our environment, and we want to be around people that make us feel great all the time. Absolutely all the time, right? And then when they feel great all the time, we feel great all the time, and then we affect them, they affect us. It's just like this great thing because we're always feeling good. Things like that. So if you have toxic or unhealthy relationships, that's really going to affect your manifesting quite a bit, actually. So we really want to be cautious of that. And I know it's hard to sometimes let go of those toxic and unhealthy relationships, but I'm going to also tell you that stagnant and ambivalent relationships are also just as toxic as really unhealthy, negative ones. So we really need to watch out for that as well. So if you have any more questions about that, maybe leave me some comments and I will answer that. But that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about decluttering physically. You want to, declutter your physical environment as far as your stuff goes, but you want to declutter your physical environment as far as the people you're around and the relationships you have, because those people are going to be in your environment. And then you also want to make sure that you're detoxing your physical body so that you feel good physically. So that is number 2 in decluttering. And next, we're going to talk a little bit about decluttering our spirituality, and that will be number 3, and that will be the last video in decluttering. So stay tuned.